Hey, what's up guys? My name is Sal and this is another expedition log. On today's episode, we're traveling out to Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, to a micro mall. I consider this a micro mall because minus the anchor space, it only has about 100,000 square feet of interior mall space. And while it is small, it has a lot of charm and it's gone through hell to be built. But today, a majority of the space inside of this mall is no longer used for retail. Back in late 2017, I was able to gain access to this mall so that we can see the interior one last time before it was closed off for good. So come take a walk with me one last time through the Rehoboth Mall. But first, a word from our nightmare-fueled sponsor, Crinkles the Clown, eating sugar rice Crinkles cereal.
Breakfast! I'm hungry! Take it from Crinkles. That's me. The best breakfast under the big top is post sugar rice Crinkles. So crinkly, so delicious, so different. Each grain of rice in sugar rice Crinkles is crinkled with honey and sugar. It's so good. I crinkle every time I eat it. Yet, no matter what other rice cereal you've ever tried, you'll love post sugar rice Crinkles best of all. Honey and sugar make it different and wonderful. A circus of fun to eat. So you crinkle on down to the store for Post Sugar Rice Crinkles, the greatest cereal treat on earth.
In the early 1980s, preliminary plans were being formed to bring a new shopping center to the Rehoboth Beach area. These plans were constantly challenged by the community, who felt that the increased traffic on Route 1 would cause a major disturbance in the modest-sized beach town. There were also conflicts with how the city was processing its sewage wastewater, and that developing a new enclosed shopping center would only augment the sewage problems. In an article published on October 4th, 1984, a special moment was captured between the two candidates for governor of Delaware, Democrat William T. Quillen and Republican Michael N. Castle. The gubernatorial race was underway, and the two disagreed on mostly everything except one issue. They quickly agreed that the sewage problem in Rehoboth was of dire concern, and they both questioned the rezoning of land for the proposed Rehoboth Mall. On March 22, 1985, Vice Chancellor Carolyn Berger upheld Sussex County Council's approval of plans for the proposed Rehoboth Mall. Rehoboth Mall Limited Partnership with President Richard M. Singer agreed to install their own sewage treatment system, costing an initial $73,000, with ongoing and expensive maintenance costs in an effort to circumvent the existing sewage problems in the city. 10 days later, on Monday, April 1st, construction commenced on the $9 million, 200,000 square foot Rehoboth Mall. The inaugural anchors would be an A&P supermarket, a thrift drugstore, a W.S. Peebles, and a Rose's department store. By Labor Day weekend of 1986, 26 of the 38 total stores were open at the Rehoboth Mall, with the remaining 12 opening by the end of the summer. On Friday, October 30th, 1992, it was reported that the Baltimore-based Cordish Company had purchased the mall for an undisclosed amount. At that time, Cordish had already been managing the mall for about 10 months, and after looking at the numbers and how the mall saw traffic of up to 60,000 vehicles a day, they bought it. When they assumed ownership, the mall was at 90% occupancy and had all 4 anchors present and 31 out of the 38 stores leased. Times were very good. Everyone was incredibly happy and they all loved the business that the mall was doing. Then, on June 16, 1999, after increased pressure from the community and councilmen, plans were proposed to reduce the total mall size by about 10,000 square feet and to demolish the vacant Eckerd Drugs, Fashion Bug, and Superfresh Grocery in an effort to decrease traffic in the area. The vacant Superfresh lot would be used for a near 100,000 square foot Walmart alone. The proposal was initially denied due to Cordish failing to file for an entrance permit from the state. the entrance permits were solely dependent on the Department of Transportation reviewing detailed traffic surveys on the property, and from these surveys they would determine if any significant traffic disruptions would occur due to new business being built. The state would be extra harsh on the Rehoboth Mall since the traffic issue has been present before the first steel was even laid for the mall. After much debate and red tape, the Walmart opened on Wednesday, October 24th, 2001, to a mixed reception. Some loved it because they didn't have to drive as far to shop, but others completely despised its presence because of the increased traffic in town. Over the next few years, the Rehoboth Mall would also gain tenants such as Tuesday Morning, which is a discount home decor store, Michael's Crafts, a Rite Aid, and a gym right next to the Peebles. As you can see, the construction was well underway to convert the space, and this was the last look at the space, which was once the Rehoboth Mall. I'm not positive, and I haven't been able to confirm this, but the concourse which holds the remains to the Radio Shack and the vintage lights might still be there, and it might still be accessible, but again, I'm not too sure, I haven't been back. Today in 2018, most of the out-facing tenants still exist, and the post office annex is in full operation. The post office even took 50 parking spaces from the gym members. The mall was hanging in there, retaining stores such as Smythe Jewelers well into the 2010s. Even the Radio Shack clung to its life into 2016, but the mall began its spiral to death in 2017 when it was announced that after years of planning and careful consideration that the post office annex would cease operation at their 7,000 square foot space at the Rehoboth Beach Plaza and move to the 10,000 square foot space which once held the lovely fountains and food court at the Rehoboth Mall. When I got into this mall, I was blown away by the vintage nature of what was left behind. From the label scar of the hair cuttery to those amazing lights that are still standing. I really hope that they retained that concourse. But I do know that the entire food court that we're looking at right now, this was completely converted into the post office annex. I'll make efforts to try and revisit this place to see what's still standing there, and I'll try to do that pretty soon. About the live streams, I've been doing a lot of those, but I'm going to be cutting back on those live streams because I know this is the content you guys want, and this is the content that I want too. Regardless of how busy I am, I'll still make efforts to produce full expedition logs for you guys, and I'll always set aside the time to do that. I'd love to thank my patrons for this. I have a growing family of patrons that support me directly, and every bit of that helps. And even if you all just donated $1 every month, that would go a super long way. Every bit counts, but I do not expect it, and I'll still produce these without that. It just helps a lot, and it goes a long way to producing these. So thank you guys for watching this, and I'd like to just give a shout out to the Dead Malls of Discord family. We have an awesome Discord server set up, and we have some really great people on there right now. We've got Retail Archaeology, Jack Thomas from deadmalls.com, Nick DeMeo from the Caldor Rainbow, Ace's Adventures joined, Wally B, Doomy Grunt. We've got Faded Commerce, Raw and Real Retail, Unicom Productions, Neko Arc. We have a lot of people on there that are really, really great people. So if you'd like to join the expedition live and to see exactly what goes on behind the scenes, you can do so. And we've cultivated a place where we encourage you to get out there and film too, because personally, I can't film all these places by myself, nor do I have the time to edit all of them by myself. So I need some help, and we need some help. So if you want to join the Dead Malls of Discord family, please click the link in the description below and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And if you like this, please go ahead and like and subscribe. And if there's something that you disliked, go ahead and let me know why, and I'll try and make it better for you guys the next time. So thanks again for watching, everybody. Take care.